Yeah.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Sedona International Film Festival 23. I'm Tonya June Moore, and I'd like to thank Northern Arizona Healthcare. I've been saying it all week. It's the last day. I think my brain has went on relaxation mode. Northern Arizona Healthcare for being our title sponsor, BMO Harris Bank, Cleaner Quicker Car Wash, Goldenstein Gallery, the City of Sedona, Yavapai College, the Kling Family Foundation, and all the other sponsors that make this incredible week for all of us a reality. And thanks to our volunteers as well. I have two filmmakers in the seat. We're winding down. It's heartbreaking and wonderful all at the same time. Welcome to Sedona. Please introduce yourselves and your film.
I'm Mimi Chakarova, and our film is called The Block.
And I'm Julius Canada.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
So give us a little synopsis before we watch the trailer.
Well, this is a short mixed media film about the longest block in one of the most progressive liberal cities in the nation, which is where we live in Berkeley, California. So it's a film that's full of absurdity and sad tragedy and, a lot of unexpected moments, because it is a very progressive liberal place. And I think there is this misconception that, it's us and them, and that's very much not the case in the United States. So we just wanted to explore something that happens on our block and the characters who live on our block through humor and imagination and, some levity, but also some of the real stuff that takes place.
Well, and levity a lot of times is what knocks a point home.
True.
It makes it a reality for many. Well, let's look at the trailer.
Okay.
And get everybody up on board with us.
This is just a clip, so it's not the trailer, but
Okay.
It's a clip from the film.
Wonderful. Let's check it out.
Thanks.
The first time they locked him up, the probation officer asked what he wanted to be when he grows up. The ambassador said an artist because he liked to draw. That's not a job for you. The PO laughed in his face. You know what that is? Just another dream of a black boy plowed down before the seed was even planted. So instead of saving for a sketchbook, the ambassador grew stronger and angrier, gave them a reason to be afraid. But
That's it. It's a short clip.
Wow. Okay. The whole film's not animated, though. You said it was mixed media, correct?
It's mixed media, yeah.
What gave you the idea for this?
The idea, well, Julius and I and a couple other people on the block have been talking about our block for a number of years, especially when COVID hit, and we were all stuck at home, and we both have children. So, we were schooling our kids and just seeing a lot more. We were much more present and kind of experiencing the block in a different way. And then we thought, how can we get this message across? And I really wanted to play with what's fiction versus nonfiction. Which is why we chose to begin with animation. We wanted people to question the reality we were presenting, because some of it is so absurd, some of it is so unbelievable that you think this is just something that someone made up. And you said something last night about real life being, what is it that you said?
Stranger than fiction, that's...
Being stranger than fiction. And then at a certain point in the film, I don't want to give away too much, but we switched to live footage to kind of show you that this is a place that exists, and these are people who exist, and these are their real stories.
Is there a scene in the film that really stands out for you and says, yep, that was my idea and that had to be in there?
The film came from a lot of discussions. There were a lot of discussions, and because all of it was and is daily life, it all spoke. It is our neighborhood. It is our block. It's what we see every day.
Was there a part in the pandemic when everybody was quarantined that you felt like it really created a neighborhood, or did it make more of a distance between people?
I think it made certain people kind of crazier than they were before. You know, it really pushed people over the edge. I think the isolation, I mean, those of us who already had a community and we had each other, you know, it made things easier. But then for those individuals who, you know, are on their own, it was even more, it was isolating. It was difficult. And so I think in the film we explore mental illness, we explore illness in general, you know, what happens to someone when this person gets too old and who takes care of this person. You know, we explore addiction. I mean, all the stuff that you have in the city.
In one
wouldn't
block.
you say? It's in this one block. Because it is the longest block, so there's a lot of different stories.
Wow.
And, you know, for me personally, the challenge was how do you make a film that's in your own backyard? Because, you know, you get up in the morning and we see each other and we...
And how do you
know,
tell the story with...
How do you tell the story? And usually in journalism, we like to have some sort of separation, right?
Yes.
Between, in a documentary film, you know, you tell a story and then you go home and you can kind of gain that distance and perspective. And for us, it was tricky because we didn't have that. You know, we're making a film. I mean, you know, it took quite a few months to create this. And we're making a film about something that we're seeing daily.
Now, you both said you have kids.
Yeah.
Are they old enough to see this?
Yeah.
Have they seen it? What have they thought about it? What are their opinions?
We're actually showing this at the Sebastopol Film Festival as well, and since it's closer than Sedona, you're taking your daughter, and I'm taking our daughters, my daughter as well.
I would be curious to know what their thoughts are. I mean, because youth has a totally different view than we do as adults, right?
Yeah.
Like even when I was growing up, like I didn't see anything like my parents did, right?
Yeah.
It'd be really interesting to talk to the young people, you know,
Yeah.
of this block and see what their thoughts are.
Yeah.
Wow. And so when are you screening here? You're screening tonight
Tonight at 7 p.m.
at Harkins.
Yes, Theater 1.
Okay. Tonight, 7 p.m., Harkins 1. If you haven't gotten your tickets, get the rush line. We always want to have a good sold-out show. It'll be cool to get your all's feels on what the audience is like here. Our audiences are highly involved.
Yeah.
And they love film. I mean, they ask brilliant questions. Is there a place where people can look this up online or sign up for a mailing list or something?
Absolutely. We have a series of short films that we produce, and it's stillirisefilms.org.
Still I Rise, STILL I
Yes.
Rise, films.org. Right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So keep up with this film, and of course, as always, support independent filmmaking, and especially the ones that come here to the Sedona International Film Festival. We're getting close to the end, folks. Please hashtag SIFF23 and Sedona Film Fest 23 to keep up with all of the wonderful activity here. And we will see you in the seat right after this with another brilliant filmmaker.